What's up guys, this is Kenneth, welcome to my gaming channel and this is my Tomb Raider review. I'm not a Tomb Raider fan. Yeah, sure, I watched the Angelina Jolie movies and my first mobile game was the Tomb Raider on the Nokia Engage, but it just never clicked. I mean, the whole Indiana Jones archaeology explorer thing was just never appealing to me, and archaeology just never translated well in the games. Sure, there was a rich lore and a deep storyline, but it just never stuck, which is why I'm super happy to report that this game blows everything out of the water. So Tomb Raider the game is a reboot and it tells Lara Croft's origin story. Lara Croft and her friends are on a ship called Endurance, looking for the lost kingdom of Yamatai. Lara's guts and instincts naturally lead them to the kingdom, but then a mystical force shipwrecks them and prevents everyone from leaving the island. So they're stranded on an island with insane, savage inhabitants trying to kill them with no way to escape. Well, the graphics are pretty consistent throughout the game. They're not exactly impressive for this day and age, but they are consistent. And consistency is what gets this game through. It blends cutscenes, movements, and gameplay sequences seamlessly, making a really clean and really immersive experience. The consistency stands out here as a quality other games don't really strive towards, and I'm really impressed with it. Apart from the opening cutscene, most if not all the cutscenes are in-game graphics, maybe with a touch of color correcting here and there. The game also takes you through different set pieces. You climb white snowy mountains, crawl through sewers and trek through beautiful rainforests. And despite the different environments and feels, the game designers made a great effort to make sure everything felt part of the game and part of this world. No scene felt out of place, and they did a really good job in immersing me and giving me that exploring feel. The sound in this game is pretty good. If you can, you need to play this on headphones. The crashing of waves, the soundscape of a living forest, and the dangerous, dead silence of the night draws me ever deeper into the game. The mood of each scene is heard, and I feel scared when they want me to, excited when I should, and everything in between because of the good sound. Camilla Luddington, who does the voice acting and motion capture for Lara, is awesome. Her voice acting and the pain and anguish of the scenes are brought out so well, and the emotion in her acting is amazing. I love it. So Tomb Raider is a third-person shooter with a good mix of shooting, puzzle sequences, platforming, and quick-time events. This game took me roughly 10 hours to complete on normal. The pacing was good, and each unique story segment tied in well with the overall picture and overarching plotline, progressing at a speed which you don't really feel very rushed or slow enough to get bored with what you're doing. Controls aren't too difficult, and they kind of hold your hand throughout the game. You might get unprepared at a quick time event here or there, like a jump quick time event in the middle of a cutscene or something else that requires a quick reaction time, but it's part of what the game does and it keeps you on your toes throughout the game, even in the cutscenes. The game isn't really too difficult, AI is predictable, and you have enough health to soak up about 10 or so shots before you die, and you heal automatically after hiding in cover for a while. There are many loot chests across the island, and you get more ammo for everybody you kill, so you'll never be short of it. They could have added more tension into the game if ammo was more scarce, but that's kind of a minor point. I guess the difficulty is not to scare away the newer players, or maybe just cause I was playing on normal. Lara's tools and weapons are neatly packaged. They are spaced out evenly and introduced slowly, so by the end of the game, you're used to each move and familiar with the whole arsenal. Upgrading is also easy, and collecting scraps allows you to pimp your weapons at the next campsite. You probably only get about half of everything upgraded by the end, so you've really got some collecting to do post-game if you wanted to, on top of the hidden items and artifacts you've missed during the first playthrough. There were some minor issues I had with the game. They kinda tried to build suspense with this mysterious traitor bad guy with one of the main characters. That didn't work out for me. Some of the side characters were just red shirts, aka put it in the die so you feel bad for Lara or feel bad for them, and they just felt flat and not laid out fully as characters. Yes, this is Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and Lara is the main character, but more work could be put into the rest of the cast, and that would have strengthened the story and the game even more. And I really have no idea why everybody tries to kill her, but always keeps her alive when they capture her. Also, there were loose ends at the end which were left unexplained to me. Not cool. Otherwise, this game was a real emotional roller coaster. I felt for Laura, and I heard with her and cried with her. I saw her grow throughout the game, and I grew together with her. This game takes you through an amazing ride, and leaves you full and satisfied at the end. Tomb Raider is a story first, and game second. With solid, unintrusive game mechanics, it never pulls you away from the story it wants to tell, and nudges you on, as a player, to experience every bit of the Tomb Raider world for yourself. I really love games like this. Games that pull you out of reality and invites you into the world full of action and adventure. This game is really an experience, and every bit of an adventure you'd expect it to be. And for more gameplays, reviews and commentaries, head over to 33quarters.com.